Welcome back to another video with value for you to become more masculine. Why do I talk about masculinity? Who the fuck am I? I'm M. Singh, your masculinity mindset coach, your brother. It's very important to understand that I will help you to become more masculine. But why is becoming so masculine so important for me? I'll tell you why. If you're in your feminine energy and if you're always crying about your life, you will never change your life. But if you accept that you have a trash life and that everything is your fault, then you will change. And that's the same thing I did and I do. I only do these videos because I know I have to change my life. And when I give my value, I will change my life. I will accept the situation I'm in right now and I want to change. But I can only accept it if I realize that I have to be in my masculine energy. Being a man is very important. It's not only about having bitches, having Lambos. All of these things will come to you and you will have more women and you will be more inspiring to people and you will have motivation and you will have discipline and you will have testosterone. When you accept your mindset, first of all, when you change that, the first thing you have to change is your mind. So I'm going to give you 8 points in this video that you have to realize by age 25. I'm 22, just for you to know. But I already realized those things. And I think that many of y'all will already know some things. But I just do this video for you to remind you that realizing these things are very important for your life. So let's get right into the first point. Nobody is coming to save you. I'm going to write it very short, but I think you listened to the shit that I'm saying. Nobody is coming, okay? What do I mean by that? If you understand that nobody's coming to save you, you have to know that you have to take the responsibility. We are not kids anymore, and we're also not a woman. As a woman, you can't live your life. You have your life experience, you do your shit, you're going to fuck 3 to 30 dudes, but still you're going to get a man. But you as a man, you will never get a woman if you're not changed. Yes, you could get a 2 or 3 or 5, but that's not what you want. You want a 10 out of 10. What is a 10 out of 10? It is not only about the looks. It is about the respect you get from your woman. And you can only get the respect if you're masculine, if you really in your purpose, living your purpose, if you're the man you want to be. And you can only do that if you take responsibility for your life and if you understand that nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to pay your bills, not your parents, nobody. Nobody is saying you have to get your ass up and go to the 9-to-5 job or you have to build your personal brand and do something. Nobody's going to say to you how to build your business. You have to search for these people, pay your money and change your life. Or learn it by your own, but you got no time. Next thing, opinions doesn't pay bills. Especially as a man, you should not give a fuck about no one. Opinions doesn't pay. Okay? I know something is wrong, but you understand it when you listen to it. Only take advice from people who are better than you or already where you want to be or on that way. If you see somebody just 1% better than you, talk to them. But do not give a fuck about even your parents' opinion. All of these people that are under you, all of these people smoking weed, not believing in shit, just wasting their time with Netflix. Cut off these people and do not give a fuck about their opinion because they will never change your life. Nobody's coming to save you. And these opinions from that shit people, this circle you're in right now, will never change your life. So change that by changing you. Number 3, comfort is the worst addiction and the cheapest ticket to depression. Because what you have to understand is comfort is death. Okay? Comfort is death. Why depression? I don't believe in depression, but I believe in a depressed life. That's the thing you have to understand. Because it is not about you being depressed. It is about you knowing, especially as a man, that you don't like the situation you're in right now, but you don't change it. That's the thing that makes you depressed because it fucks with your head. But it's just the situation you're in right now. It's not your mind or anything like that. Because I could be in the most fucked up situation. But if I know I landed here because of my own, I'm a man, I take responsibility, I'm going to change that, then I will never be depressed. But if you know you could do more and you know especially right now that you could do 10 push-ups and eat less and get shredded and get the woman you want and start your business, but you don't do it, that's the reason for you being depressed. So comfort is death. Number 4, weed and alcohol are not cool. I hope you understand that, but some people, especially in that young age, will not understand it by now. But weed and alcohol are just slowing your fucking brain. Also the death, if you think about it. Just like I said, I'm going to write it very, very shortly for you to understand, but I hope you listen. Why do I say weed and alcohol? Okay, very important. I think that you only take these drugs because you don't know how to live your life. You want to escape. You want to escape the matrix you're already in. But you can only escape it if you find yourself within your mindset, within all the things that are distracting you right now. You have to find yourself in pain. But the easy solution is smoking on a weed shit. and then thinking that you are creative and still do nothing, sleeping the whole time. Like, this shit makes you dumb. I hope you realize that. Stop escaping your reality and just accepting reality. Take responsibility, accepting that nobody's coming to save you. Stop with the weak and alcohol shit, because that is your comfort, and just grow out your comfort zone and find something that is very hard for you to do and do that. Always search for the thing that is hard to do, because in there you will find yourself. Because then you will realize, damn, am I the soft motherfucker that I think I am? Or am I just finding excuses? And if you understand that, then you will find yourself. Because if you then analyze yourself and say, you know what, I am weak, then you will want to change. Or you could see that you are stronger than you think. Number 5, keep your standards high and never settle for less. That's what you have to understand. Keep high. Why do I say that you should keep your standards high? If you always settle for less, especially with women, you will already find yourself in comfort because you think you don't have to grind hard. But if you say, you know what, my standard is a Lamborghini, my standard is an AMG, my standard is a 10 out of 10 woman that respects me and loves me and who's in her femininity, then you will know that you have to work. But if you say, you know what, I just want a hood bitch who just do the things I want to do, and I just want to smart, like I just want to drive a car, I don't need the best clothes, and I don't need to do this and that, then you settle for less. And then there is no reason for you to grind. But if you know, bro, I'm built for more. I'm born for more. I want to be strong as fuck, capable, masculine. I want the best woman on my side. I want to have all of these things that this word offers me. I want this word because this word is mine. Just like Scarface. Then you know that you have to change something. So always keep your standards high. You will disrespect yourself if you say that you don't want this or that, because you could have it. Number 6, do not tell people more than they need to know. Very important. Do not tell. Why do I say do not tell more than people need to know? People always want to know more about you, just to realize that you're not special. But you find yourself being special, or people will find you more interesting, especially more interesting if they do not know much about you. They want to know where you come from. They want to know that you're just human. And that's very dangerous for you. Because if people think, what the fuck, that man is an alien, he got no problems. Everything he's doing is very easy, looks very easy, looks very smooth. Just like Gentleman, James Bond, nobody sees all of this pain he had been through to become that man, right? Nobody sees where he really comes from. The hard training, the fact that he learned all of these things to drive, not only a car, but in yard. He could fly a fucking plane. You don't see that pain in the years in that shit. You just see a man who's smooth, who can talk, behave with women, is very smart, can handle guns, and all of these things together because you do not tell. And that's why I say, like, do it in private, do for yourself. Some people are just doing things to tell other people that they're doing it, but at the end of the day, they will not do it because your dopamine kick is already done when you tell something. Don't say anything and just grind. And then people will see it. This dopamine is the thing you want to change. Not the dopamine to say something, but the dopamine to be something and people acknowledging that. Number 7, porn and masturbation are killers for success. Porn destroys you. Why do I say that? Because think about yourself and how much energy you got before you're jerking off. You got power, just like controlling your emotions. But you release your power into nothing. And how do you feel after you jerked off? Trust me, you will feel no energy anymore. You feel like you don't want to do anything. You will just want to go to your bed, want to sleep, right? Then you drink your black coffee and think everything was good, but that's not the way. It kills your success. It destroys your success. It destroys you. But why? Because you could use that energy you have. It's your sexual drive. You strive for more. The fact that you are horny or the fact that you want to jerk off is not only because you see some beautiful people on your fucking phone, but it's because something in you, especially as a man, something in you is telling you that you have to be more, that you have to grind more because you want that sexual desire from women, but women in real life. And that's why you have to keep fighting to be the best version of yourself. Number 8, the most important thing, long-term vision and consistency are the keys to success. Long-term plus consistency, okay? You have to understand that if you always want to achieve anything right now, some people may be 20, some people may already be 25, had some dreams when they're 20, did not achieve them, and then just go back to the old habit, trash, comforty life. And that's not life. Just because you did not achieve something does not mean that you should start right now. That's especially the point where you still have to continue and be consistent, because you have to see yourself in 10 years. You're 25 right now. You think your life's over because you see some people on the internet being successful with their young age. But that's wrong. See yourself at the version of yourself with 35, with 40, with 50. Bruv, you still got 30 fucking years when you're 50, right? Then you're 80. So have time. Give yourself some time, but use that time you have still. And then you will become successful. If you know that shit is long term. Grind, become the best version of yourself, become masculine. And I hope you did understand these things that I talked about in this video. Let's get it, champ.